Listen up. The Grammy Awards were in full swing. The biggest stars in music were on that stage. Cameras were rolling. Trevor Noah was hosting. But one person wasn't there, and she was sitting at home about to unleash a storm that would shake the entire music industry to its core. Nicki Minaj. And every single tweet she sent that night changed everything. She launched accusations against Jay-Z that nobody could have imagined. Allegations of hurting children. Claims about satanic cults. Accusations of stealing $200 million. And then she pulled her album. Because she had decided, no more silence. This is not just another celebrity beef. This is the story of a woman going head-to-head with the most powerful man in music. And the entire world is watching to see what happens when someone tries to speak truth to power. Is Nicki Minaj right? Or is this the beginning of the end of her career? Watch this video all the way through, because what's about to unfold is something you will never see coming. Grammy Night 2026 gave the music world something nobody expected. February 1st, 2026. Inside the Crypto.com arena in Los Angeles, the biggest names in music were packed together. The red carpet flashes were going off. Bad Bunny, Kendrick Lamar, Billie Eilish, they were all there. But one major, important figure was missing. Nicki Minaj. And when Trevor Noah stepped to the mic and announced she wasn't there, the entire auditorium erupted in applause and cheers. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Noah said, "Nicki Minaj is not here. She is still at the White House with Donald Trump discussing very important issues." The whole hall laughed. Cameras caught Chrissy Teigen mouthing by. People were happy she wasn't there. But what those people celebrating inside that arena didn't know was that within just a few hours, they would all be talking about Nicki Minaj anyway. Because at home, with her phone in her hand, Nicki Minaj was ready. Around 8:30 p.m., Nicki posted an image on X that would become the most talked about post of the entire night. It was a list that set the internet on fire. The list contained names of women Jay-Z had allegedly dated and how old they supposedly were at the time. Foxy Brown was listed as 15 to 16 years old when Jay-Z was allegedly 23 to 27. Aaliyah was listed as 15 to 17. And Beyoncé was listed as 16 years old when she and Jay-Z first connected. Nicki captioned the image with just 3 words, "True or false," followed by the hashtag child predator. She was directly calling one of the most powerful men in the entire music industry a predator of children. Now here's something important. According to Mediaite and BBC fact checks, Jay-Z's connection to Aaliyah came when Aaliyah was 20 and Jay-Z was 29. His relationship with Beyoncé began when she was 19, though they first met when she was 16. So some of the details in Nicki's list were not accurate. But none of that mattered on the internet that night. The post went viral immediately. And Nicki was just getting started. After 9 p.m., her posts got darker and more extreme. She wrote, "Are y'all understanding that these people have been sacrificing children as a way of gaining and maintaining power?" Then she went further, writing that powerful people in the music industry were involved in satanic cult rituals. She didn't name Jay-Z directly in these specific posts, but everyone understood exactly who she was talking about. According to Complex and Daily News South Africa, Nicki's claims closely mirrored canon-style conspiracy theories that have been debunked repeatedly. By midnight, Nicki's online storm had shifted into politics. She started calling Democrats demonocrats and began urging gay voters and Christians to stop voting for the Democratic Party. According to Out.com, Nicki wrote on X, "The LGBT has also started seeing through the veil. Why are they getting the gay vote by default? They should not just get your vote. Wake up." This was the night the world realized Nicki Minaj's political transformation was complete. She was a Donald Trump supporter, she was locked out of the Grammys, and she was dropping bombs on the biggest names in music. But why? Where did all this rage come from? To answer that, we need to go back to 2015. March 2015, New York. Jay-Z arrived with a new project. Title: a music streaming platform with one very specific promise. It would be artist-owned. Jay-Z brought in 16 major artists. Nicki Minaj, Beyoncé, Rihanna, Kanye West, Madonna, Alicia Keys, J. Cole, and several others. At a massive press event, all of them walked onto a stage, signed documents in front of cameras, and declared this was a revolution in how musicians would get paid. Every artist was given a 3% equity stake in exchange for exclusive content and promotion. Billboard reported at the time that based on the Square deal math, each artist's 3% stake would be worth approximately $8.91 million. Nicki went all in. She released exclusive content only on Tidal. She promoted the platform constantly. She told her fans to subscribe. She genuinely believed she was part of something historic. Then 2021 arrived. Jay-Z sold his majority stake in Tidal to Jack Dorsey's company Square for $302 million. Variety, Complex, and Billboard all reported the deal. And according to the early math, each artist owner should have received approximately $8.91 million. So what did Nicki get? According to reports from Vibe, Hot 97, and Complex, Nicki says she received absolutely nothing. $0. She was offered $1 million. And the attorney pushing the deal told her she had 24 hours to accept it or lose everything. She said no. She called it silence money. A payment designed to keep her quiet about what really happened with the deal. In her X posts, she tagged Jay-Z directly and wrote, "We've calculated about 100 to 200 million so far. Jay-Z called me to settle this karmic debt. It's only collecting more interest. You still in my top 5 though." But here's Jay-Z's side of the story. According to music industry sources, UK companies' house filings and SEC documents show that Tidal's holding company, Project Panther Bidco Limited, was entirely under Jay-Z's name. No other artist appeared in the official legal documents as an owner. Music executive Steve Stout said on a podcast that many artists, possibly including Nicki, never signed the final legal paperwork. Without those signatures on the official documents, they technically had no legal claim to ownership. No matter what was promised on that stage in 2015, Nicki rejects that explanation completely. She believes the public signing ceremony in 2015 was real and legally binding, and she's calculated that with accumulated interest, Jay-Z owes her somewhere between $100 million and $200 million. She's also said that when she receives that payment, she'll use it to pay off her fans' student loans through her hashtag Student of the Game initiative. But the Tidal money is just the beginning of her grievances with Jay-Z. Throughout 2025, Nicki alleged that Jay-Z and Roc Nation were actively and systematically trying to destroy her career. According to Hot 97, Nicki claimed that Roc Nation sabotaged her tours, had a hand in her 2024 arrest in Amsterdam when she was caught with marijuana, used bots and fake accounts to suppress her social media posts, and even tried to destroy her marriage. September 2024 brought one of the biggest flashpoints. Roc Nation selected Kendrick Lamar to perform at the Super Bowl halftime show in New Orleans instead of local legend Lil Wayne. According to She Single magazine and Hot 97, Nicki wrote, "Denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego. Your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT." She called Jay-Z spiteful and evil. Then in October 2025, another battle erupted. Nicki claimed Jay-Z told her that a music beat she had legally purchased for her 2018 album Queen, specifically for her song with The Weeknd, actually belonged to Beyoncé. When Nicki refused to give it up, Beyoncé allegedly used a similar sound anyway, and then sued Nicki for creating something too close to it. That post received over 23,000 likes and millions of views. Jay-Z and Beyoncé made no public response. All of this combined was the pressure cooker that exploded on Grammy night. When Trevor Noah made that joke from the stage, Nicki's glass was already overflowing, and it all came pouring out. Now let's talk about the reactions to that Grammy night meltdown, because the response was fast, widespread, and brutal. The first thing critics immediately pointed out was the glaring double standard in Nicki's accusations. Her husband, Kenneth Petty, is a registered sex offender. In 1995, he was found guilty of inappropriate conduct with a 16-year-old girl. Her brother, Jelani Marriage, was found guilty in 2017 on charges of child sexual abuse. So for Nicki to be publicly calling Jay-Z a child predator while being married to a convicted sex offender created an overwhelming wave of criticism. Social media flooded with responses like pot calling the kettle black and pink wig predator. Even some of her own fans, the Barbs, began distancing themselves, saying her behavior was erratic and deeply concerning. And the conspiracy theory claims, the satanic rituals, the child sacrifices, these are the kinds of unverified internet conspiracies that have been proven false repeatedly. They echo canon narratives that mainstream fact-checkers have thoroughly debunked. As for Jay-Z, Beyoncé, Roc Nation, complete silence. Not a single public word. This is their consistent approach when dealing with public attacks, and it's actually a very powerful strategy. Reports indicate that Roc Nation sent Nicki a legal warning letter back in 2025, threatening a $5 billion defamation lawsuit if she didn't stop. The authenticity of that letter has been debated, but what's clear is that Jay-Z has chosen not to engage publicly. So here's the real question. How strong is Nicki's legal case on the Tidal deal? Music business and legal experts say that without signed official documents, her case is significantly weakened. And here's the most telling detail. Nicki has not filed an actual lawsuit. If she had a bulletproof case, why hasn't she gone to court? Many observers argue that she knows privately what the legal reality is. Stage promises and press event appearances don't replace signed contracts. But that doesn't make all of her concerns invalid. Variety confirmed that equity was promised to the artists. Billboard covered the original deal extensively. If she genuinely received nothing from a $302 million sale after being publicly presented as a co-owner, that is a real grievance. The problem is that this legitimate grievance has been buried under an avalanche of conspiracy theories, personal attacks, and political rants that have made it almost impossible to take seriously. A Medium analysis of the Tidal situation pointed to something broader. When artists are promised equity but have no legal documentation of ownership, it reveals a blueprint where influence is extracted, value is created, and the gatekeepers walk away with everything while the creators get promises. Grammy Night 2026 was a genuinely strange cultural moment. On one side, the world's biggest artists were on stage. Bad Bunny took Album of the Year. Kendrick Lamar performed. Billie Eilish made history. Music was being celebrated at its highest level. On the other side, A woman who used to stand on those same stages was sitting at home counting her injuries, real or perceived, and setting the internet on fire. Nicki Minaj's journey is remarkable to trace. In 2010, she arrived in hip-hop and changed everything. The first female rapper to place 100 songs on the Billboard Hot 100, Grammy nominations, MTV Awards, platinum albums, diamond albums. She was undeniably the queen of rap. But by 2026, she's outside the Grammy auditorium while the room cheers her absence, and she's posting conspiracy theories on social media. What happened? It wasn't one thing. It was everything piling on top of everything else. The title betrayal, real or perceived. The Lil Wayne Super Bowl situation. The beat dispute with Beyoncé. Allegations of career sabotage. Years of feeling like the industry was turning against her. And then a political transformation that cost her a significant portion of her fan base. All of it together created a person who felt like the entire system was aligned against her. Many observers have noted that Grammy night looked like more than just anger. It looked like someone in genuine crisis. Daily News South Africa's analysis observed. Normally, when people are going through midlife crises, they buy Ferraris, date people twice their age, not destroy an entire legacy built on hard work and talent. But can we be completely certain Nicki is wrong about everything? The title allegations cannot be completely dismissed. Variety confirmed artists were promised equity. Billboard documented the original deal. If she officially received nothing from that $302 million sale after standing on that stage, that is a real story. The tragedy is that the way she's chosen to tell it, wrapped in conspiracy theories, political extremism, and personal attacks, has likely destroyed any chance of public sympathy or legal credibility. So where does this go from here? A few scenarios exist. Jay-Z and Nicki could reach a private settlement, which would explain why she's posting publicly instead of filing lawsuits. Nicki could eventually file an actual legal case, which would force the title deal into the light of a courtroom. Or Nicki's public rants continue, Jay-Z and Beyoncé maintain their silence, and slowly her relevance in the music industry fades. Right now, Jay-Z and Beyoncé's silence is their answer. And that silence is louder than anything. In the end, there's a lesson in this entire story that matters far beyond the celebrity drama. The power imbalance in the music industry is real. Artist-owned doesn't always mean artist-owned. And when someone tries to challenge a powerful figure in public, the system will often respond by calling them crazy, unstable, a conspiracy theorist, whether or not they have legitimate points mixed in with the noise. Nicki Minaj's story is no longer just a celebrity beef. It's a cultural moment. It shows the dark side of the music industry. But it's also a warning. When you mix genuine grievances with unverified conspiracy theories and personal attacks, you hand your opponents the most powerful weapon they could ask for, your own credibility. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Nicki's title case has merit? Should Jay-Z respond publicly? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if this video gave you real insight into this story, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, because more deep dive stories like this are coming that you won't find anywhere else.